Refugee Week 2024, theme is home. We have put a spotlight on how people who migrate and seek refuge experience home. This year we have brought together 7 local cultural institutions, around 70 artists, many local businesses and community groups. Created safe and comfortable spaces, bringing people together to eat, cook and facilitate the sharing of stories of seeking refuge and migration, sharing experiences of losing one's homes, the struggles to rebuild new homes in faraway countries and lands such as Hastings. Our aim? To make visible the stories and experiences, creating our own narratives, changing the dominant negative narratives about the lives of people seeking refuge. At exhibitions, meetings and social gatherings, we shared our stories of happiness, suffering. We shared our thoughts and feelings through textile storytelling, but we also shared our stories of triumphs. Yes, of triumphs, because displaced peoples are not victims. We are survivors and we each carry our stories inside of us, and it is these personal stories inside of us which give us the strength to continue, to contribute, to bring up our children and the next generations, to be all the things we were not meant to be. Because when all the odds are stacked up against your survival is something worth celebrating. And this is what Refugee Week is all about for us and all of the people and organisations joining us this year. We are lucky to have received Arts Council funding for the 2nd year running to organise and galvanise local artists and communities. Why? Because Hastings and the surrounding areas welcome people seeking refuge.
Diversity, culture, innovation, a different mindset.
They bring us opportunities to learn as well. So we're really lucky to have a diverse of people and cultures coming and living in our community.
And I also think, importantly, that our communities are made of migrants. And
yeah.
There's not one country in Europe which hasn't had an influx at any time from everywhere. So it's a complete dream to think that we are coming to a place where there's one race, one culture. It's a mix of culture all the time.
I think it's really important to call people's attention to the fact that there are refugees around us everywhere and that refugees are people. I think that's the most important thing. And so I think anything that draws people's attention to the fact that there are people who have come here because of their own difficult circumstances, and to find ways in which to welcome them into the community. So I think that's what's important.
think that these people have had such a horrible things happen to them, and that we should be welcoming them and care about them. And so he just brings it to everyone's attention what these people have been through, and just, you know, so if they're just there all the time and you never celebrate them, people just get bored of it. But you have a celebration every now and then, and everyone remembers I must help these people because they've had a rotten time.
Llevo en la garganta una fina flauta que Dios me dio.
Next part without saying, Free Palestine!
My name is Erin Lewis, and I was one of the artist facilitators alongside textile artist Janie Moffat for the 2024 Stitch for Change project. I had followed Rosanna's incredible Refugee Buddy Project from when I was still living in Mexico, and was blown away by the Stitch for Change quilt project run by Janie over lockdown. It was obviously a yes from me when I was getting asked to join the project. Stitch for Change 2024 had a starting point looking at the theme of home, and we developed a series of workshops that participants could create banners and also work on transforming these banners into wearable garments.
So Refugee Weeks means a lot to me because I was a refugee once as well, and then I came here, and there were the refugee buddies, especially in the Refugee Week. They helped me a lot. They helped me. They stood by my side in every aspect of life. So that's why it means a lot to me, and I hope that there were people who were there for me 24 hours. So I'm hoping by attending Refugee Week to be able one day to help other people who comes new to this country or who are refugees at this country. My participation in the Stitch for Change, the first year was about me, my childhood, and then the second year was about my country, Sudan, and then this year it was about the global, the whole world. What's happening, the wars, the kids who dies, the famine as well. So for me it means a lot because I can take all my expressions in the piece, and all my feelings. I take it out all in the piece, so it helps me. So for this time it was about home, and for all of us, home is not just one place. Palestine, for example, it's not where I'm from, but you feel for them, you feel for the people, you feel for the hunger. My message is to stop the war everywhere, not just in Palestine, not just in a Muslim country, anywhere else. I think everyone deserves, as a human being, everyone deserves to be in peace. Everyone deserves to feel loved and in peace.
My name is Jackson. I wrote my own poems and I performed in that event. That was the first time that I read my poems in front of the people, so that was very special to me. I used to look for help because I was new in the town, and I had a friend, and she told me about Refugee Buddy Project, so I came to Refugee Buddy Project. Oh, very special, very, very special. That made me feel like part of something, and that was like a personal challenge, because I never, just like I said, I never read my poems in front of people.
Okay, so for the last story of the evening, we have Rosanna's story.
That inspired me to set up the Refugee Buddy Project, a group which supports newly arriving people seeking refuge here in Hastings, where I now live.
These zines were created for Legacy of Warr Foundation, and they're the stories of 3 different refugees that have been supported by the foundation. These are 3 stories of refugees in Lebanon, and the reason we've put these into zines is because zines traditionally are the most immediate way to tell something important.
Electro Studios, we've got an amazing exhibition by a photojournalist, a Palestinian photojournalist. Her name is Sama Abu Elouf. She is from Gaza. She is currently in Qatar, but she is from Gaza. And the work that you can see here is a collection of work of hers called The Light from Hell. It's a piece of work that was made prior to the current catastrophe. So it's all made before October 2023, and it really shows what daily life is like for people living in Gaza under occupation.
I'm Kim Kish. I run St. Leonard's Ceramic Studio, and we're taking part of the Refugee Week, which we've been doing for the last few years. And today we have a sale, which we have 30 students, members and teachers who have donated work, and we're donating 50% of the sales, of those profits, back to the local Refugee Buddy Project. So it's quite a special day for us to be open, and we've got 2 teachers here doing demonstrations, and people can come in and have a free go on the wheel for 15 minutes, and so it's a great day for all of us. And for me, home is, I think, anywhere you really want to be, as long as you feel that you have the community around you that supports you.